Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome back to Let's Play the Ninja Warriors, the new generation. In the last episode, we made it all the way to stage 6, and now it's time to take on the rest of the game, so let's get to it. Let's punch guys with knives. Let's kick robots. Let's throw people in the statues and break said statues, because it's awesome. Can I throw another guy into a statue here? Good. There should be another guy showing up here pretty soon. There he is. Now it's time to take care of the rest of these guys. Oh, they're already dead. Great. Awesome. Don't want to take too much damage, because you can't regenerate any health that you lose here. You can't replenish any of it. This is a very short area. Right after this battle is the boss. And apparently, they just did my work for me. Now it's time to start giving both of these guys atomic leg drops. That red robot does even more damage and takes even more abuse. Takes more abuse, I meant to say, than the bright yellow one, but still a bit of a pushover when you know what to do. Well, there's Binglar, and he tries to escape, but he sicks these two guys on us. They're an update on the Stage 1 boss. And they have a lot of advanced tactics, such as the slide, being able to jump really far. That kick right there. And they're pretty smart. I will have to give them that. Thankfully, they both share a health bar. So if you can do some powerful attacks on both of them, do it. If you can throw one into another, do it. If you kill one of them, they'll both die, so just keep surviving here. So just do very powerful attacks and try to throw one into the other whenever you can. That usually works. Now it's time for stage 7, where we're somewhere in the mountains. I'm guessing that's where we are. There's another palette swap, the white rifleman. He's not very much more difficult to deal with. And I'd rather use the bomb right there than lose it to one of the 4 enemies, especially the claw guy. Thanks to the fact that I did that, they were a lot more easier to deal with. Now we got the missiles. They're being fired off in 3s, I guess. They fire about as frequently as they show up in this 4th stage. And you got this white robot, which takes even more abuse. But more than likely than not, that's what I should have done in the first place. Just let the missiles take care of them. This guy is not going to be much of a pain to deal with because of the missiles that are coming down. Missiles will make very quick work of these enemies, but you definitely still want to stay away from them. Just watch for the shadows. Oh, come on. Sometimes it feels like they come down at you. Well, we're at this wall, which means the missiles will stop coming down and we won't have to deal with them for the rest of the game. I'm going to go ahead and fill up my blaster meter here. Take the time to do just that. And once this thing gets to near max, we'll head over here. There's going to be more enemies. And I'd rather that guy not hit me. At least I can always throw him into the robot. That always works. Now it's atomic drop time. Alright, now that we got the claw guy out of the way, time to take on some more enemies here. Come on, get back to max here. Good. Both of these will have enemies. I meant to say energy cans. Get out of there. Alright. Oh, I killed both of them. Good. Well, yeah, both of these crates have small energy canisters, so if you need the health, there you go. There should be another... Not him, but another one. Alright, yeah, that bomb made surefire work of him. Got some more of these guys. We got flamethrower guy. Knew that was gonna finish him off. And now we have these guys, the final new enemy of the game, the aliens. Believe it or not, they show up in all 3 versions of the game. When they turn really bright, have a bright white outline like that, you can't throw them. If it looks like they start wearing blue, their hair just turned pink, and they have like a whitish outline, you cannot throw them at all. Instead, you'll have to damage them some other way. And now we got 4 robots to deal with. And they just took care of one of them for me. The thing about the laser attack that the robots have, they will attack other enemies too. It won't affect just you. Yet another attack or hazard in the game that it doesn't affect just you. Kind of like the fan blades in the 3rd stage. Now we get into this elevator. And as soon as I see enemies, I start throwing that thing immediately. Definitely going to use that to clear the first wave of enemies, and now there's going to be another one. Now that I got these 2 bundled up, shouldn't be too hard to finish them off together. After that second wave, we are out of here. Want to throw that just in case. And time to throw this to do some immense damage to these guys. Definitely want to use a blaster combo on them. And that took care of them very, very well. I am impressed. Now it's time to go into another elevator. When they made that one sound, you know they're dead. In case you can't tell. Now we got some more energies. Not energy, but enemies to deal with. Choking on my own diction here. Once you see the big guy here, you're at the end of the attack wave before the boss. And I just hit that guy out of the sky. That was amazing. I didn't expect to do that. Now it's time to take on the Stage 7 boss. which is big, green, and ugly here. He stomps the elevator down to the elevator shaft, at least at the bottom of it, which leads to a different hall altogether. And I want to grab this guy, do an atomic drop, and then do some sick combos on him. And he ducked down and did that stupid spin kick, which will definitely knock me out. Whatever you do, you want to put yourself in a situation where you can throw other guys into them. Definitely want to get rid of these gunners too. If you can throw them into him, that always helps. And then you got the robots. Gonna go ahead and use my bomb now. And I just attacked both of those guys at the same time. And wow, I have done some... That would have been funny if that killed him. Robot throws will also hit enemies if the robots throw you into them. Once you take care of this guy, he explodes. Not as well as the stage 1 guys, but he still explodes. So yeah, just use your best attacks, throw other enemies into him, just like stage 6, and you should be up here, the final stage. Doesn't really matter which road you take. Enemies are basically the same. I am going to wait for my blaster power up. Oh no, okay, yeah, I should have waited a little more. Flame guy is still there, but he and his big buddy don't last for very long. Once you get rid of the enemies on either side you enter from, you end up down here, regardless of which side you took. I might as well go ahead and use the blaster combo on the rest of them. As soon as you get rid of all the Gordon Freemans. And apparently, he didn't die. Or maybe that's a different guy. No, that was the same guy. I mean, more enemies here. Oh, great. 2 guys in bathrobes and 2 fire breathers. Great. This is going to be a wealth of trouble. Finally got rid of them. And I should have waited again. Aww. Well, we got these 2 guys all alone now. Time for some more atomic drops. Okay. Alright, we're back to max. So in case I get surrounded again. And there's nothing in there. Great. Is Claw Guy dead? Yeah, I guess he is. We just got the 2 robots to deal with now. I could have hit him with regular attacks just to get rid of him a little better, but I can do that now. Still not done with this stage yet, though. We still got this little control room to deal with. And, wow, I took care of all those enemies really quickly. Gonna use the bomb, though, just in case. I guess I spoke too soon, because now there's 4 of these guys. Thankfully, they all get whittled down. Get in position to kick this guy. Oh, come on. This or that, you're getting blaster comboed. Definitely using some efficient attacks there. And there's a big energy canister. Definitely want to get all these guys on one side. Are you kidding me? More of these guys? And I was so close to another bomb too. Great. Now we got some more aliens to deal with. And I'm going to use my bomb just to do some more damage. It's always a good thing. Otherwise, I would have lost it right then and there. I do not like the last three stages. They have the most difficult things to deal with out of everything else. I know that's usually supposed to be the case, but this game gets pretty hard pretty quickly. Let's see what else is here. Oh, great. That guy from Stage 1 shows up again. Really need to get rid of the aliens, though. Thankfully, he falls first. Then I get rid of the two aliens. And there's Bangalore again. This is the final area of the game. Thankfully. Was there anything right here? Yes, there was. There was energy. Get out of there. Might as well use my bomb now. Because it's not going to help where we are going. This is where you fight Bangalore. He hides in this little thing, and what you want to do is throw enemies at where he's sitting to break the glass and eventually get rid of them. Your bomb will not help you. You also do not want to get hit by those little laser fields. It's always... What is the pattern here? It's always middle, left, right on both. Middle, left, right. Or rather, middle, outer, and then inner. And then they'll all go off at once. Alright, we got some damage going on now. Definitely don't want to run into those things. Tend to run them a little more, so in case I want new enemies to show up, they will. This guy will last pretty long. Those little laser fields will hit other enemies too, and damage them. Want to keep that in mind. And all three of them hit me. Great. Get away from me. Whenever you get hit, he laughs at you like that, and it's always pretty stupid. He really enjoys your death, I'm sure. And I just can't stop running into those things for some reason. And I'm going to get hit by these again, but it takes me to the right instead of the left. That knockback was in my favor, thankfully. Get out of there. Okay, I thought all three of them were going off at once. That's what I get for thinking, I guess. Alright, come on. Oh, wow, he took some major damage right there. Now it's time for the coup de grace. Finally. Banglar is finished. I love how it says enemy dead right there in the lower right-hand corner. Right after you defeat Banglar, though, you explode. And the story will say why right after you see all of these explosions. The circuitry which allowed the androids to think for themselves was not yet fully developed. They were programmed to self-destruct to avoid any danger. Well, at least in this game's universe, they didn't take the risk of that. Makes me wonder what would have happened if the same thing happened in the Mega Man X universe, but that's another discussion for another time. And it's a rather sad ending, because as soon as people find out that Mulk's forces are more powerful than Banglar's, I guess you could say they're disillusioned. Some things do never change. And that's it for the Ninja Warriors, the new generation. Really fun showing off the PAL version of this game. Do I recommend this at all? If you're looking for a challenge with a 2D beat 'em up, you can probably get the bang for your buck with this one. There's nothing really new here that hasn't been done before. The enemy variety is really staggered. You don't really see the last of the new enemies, the aliens, until around the last core of the game. But other than that, it's fun for about an hour's worth of entertainment. So if you want a hard 2D brawler where you destroy basically everybody on the enemy team, I guess you could pick this one up if you wanted. And that's it for this one. Ninja Warriors, the new generation. Published by Titus instead of Taito for the European market. 1995 instead of 1994. Yeah, that's it. So, hopefully I'll have another LP ready to do soon. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later!